Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. Having spoken of Sankhya Yoga, the Lord now explains the rudiment of Karma Yoga. 39th Shloka. Esha te mihita sankhye buddhir yoge tvimam shrunu buddhya yukto yaya partha karma bandham prayahasyasi. Substance. O Arjuna, so far the knowledge of Sankhya Yoga of Atma is declared. Now hear the knowledge of Karma Yoga, knowing which you shall cast off the bondage of work. Commentary. To work and yet to be free from the effects of work requires subtle understanding of the secret of the work. Such understanding is termed buddhi. Holding this knowledge, man is not caught in the knowledge of karma. Such work, instead of binding man, becomes a mean to his liberation. The Lord now explains the secret of Karma Yoga for the benefit of all mankind. Knowing the secret of Karma Yoga, every individual can transcend the reactions of his own karma and reach the ultimate goal of liberation. The Lord describes the power of Karma Yoga. 40th Sloka. Neha abhikramanashosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Substance. In this Karma Yoga, there is no loss of effort. Even if it is stopped in the middle, no taint or adverse effect is produced. Even a little practice of this Karma Yoga protects man from great fear. Commentary. This Karma Yoga is performed with discrimination, is a powerful spiritual force. It never goes to waste. When once it is started, good results flow from whatever is done in this yoga. There is no harm or adverse effect even it is stopped in the middle. For instance, when we plant a seed in the soil, we should water the soil constantly. Otherwise, the seed is destroyed. Such is not the case with this yoga. Whatever is done produces its own good results in proper measure and at the proper time. Nothing is lost and no effort is wasted. Protects from great fear. Even a little of this sadhana protects man from great fear. And what is the great fear of man in this world? Death. The cycle of birth and death constitutes samsara. By the practice of this yoga, man transcends this awful fear. A small spark of fire is capable of spreading and burning up a whole forest. A small ship is capable of taking us over a big ocean. Even so, even a little practice of the Karma Yoga protects man from the great ills of life. The seeker need not feel discouraged at all, though he cannot attain to the state of perfection all at once. He should continue this practice little by little without intermission. Even it is a piece of worship or a small mantra, have faith in it and go on doing it as best as you can. This will enable you to cross the ocean of samsara. A bit of medicine taken with proper diet helps man to overcome a fearful disease. This declaration is the most encouraging assurance of the Lord to all mankind. Generally, the seekers are discouraged by thinking of the obstacles on the path of spiritual life. How can I swim across the mighty, inscrutable ocean of samsara? How can I transcend this limitless darkness of ignorance? Alas, I am not a rishi. I cannot perform painful tapas. I have no steadiness of mind. How can I be saved? Such is the usual train of thought for the majority of the seekers. Such discouraging thoughts are the real obstruction to progress. So the Lord assures all the whatever little they do will yield and the best results, and they can work wonders by their faith. This is the Lord's promise. This is the Lord's hope for mankind. Question. Explain the point of Karma Yoga. Answer. Whatever is done in this yoga never goes to waste. There is no adverse effect even if it is stopped in the middle. A little of this practice saves man from great fear. Question. What is the way to escape the fear of samsara? Answer. To act according to the law of Karma Yoga with discrimination is the way. The Lord points out the difference between the yogi's singleness of mind and the distracted mind of the ordinary man. 41st Sloka. Vyavasayatmika buddhirekeha kurunandana bahushaka hyanantascha buddhayo vyavasayinam. Substance. O Arjuna, there is only one faith and thought for those who practice this Karma Yoga. The minds of others are divided into various branches, and their thoughts and speculations are endless. Commentary. Faith in Atma, God, is only one concentrated thought. If seeks for nothing else, it does not disperse itself and spread out like the branches of a tree. Though the man is engaged in the 100 tasks, yet the main affirmation of the mind is the only one, that is the universality of the Supreme Self. So, in all that he does, his mind is firmly fixed in Atma. He sees the same Atma in all that he does. This is faith. He surrenders the fruits of his work to God. He has no desire to enjoy anything of the fruits of his work. Those who have not cultivated this single-minded faith attach their minds to various objects of the world, enjoy them in various ways, and go on hopping from one thing to another, just as birds hop from one branch to another in search of leaf or fruit. They have no concentration of mind because they have no faith. The different rays of the sun passing through a concave lens becomes one, and the heat produced by it is capable of burning up anything. When the rays are separate, they have no such power. In the same way, when the mind becomes one-pointed, it acquires a tremendous power. Therefore, it is necessary to collect one's mind and bring it to focal point. This is possible only when man is not drawn by the various objects of the world. When he desires, he possesses and enjoys. So long as the man desires worldly objects, there is no rest or peace for him. The only way to acquire such peace is the faith that Atma alone is the real and everything else mere shadow. Having faith in this spiritual truth, the seeker should practice Karma Yoga.